And as you can see behind me, my Rachel is being installed, and very similar to what I was already talking about. I can already see like some of the seams to where the okay, that's fine. Thank you. You're probably gonna hear some noise, and I may not even be loud, you guys, because you guys are far, far away. I just want to see how this stuff is gonna work. So it's gonna be a little funky, but I'm gonna get it together because I think I'm gonna have to get me one. I think I still have my mic from before to attach on there, but I wanted to see what the lens was gonna look like, because this is I just bought this one, and this is the 50, but I'm gonna go back to this is the lens right here, y'all. And I remember just like, oh my gosh, right? This is the lens. This is the 35. This is the 1835, which I'm about to switch it right now. I just want to see what it looks like. All right, you guys, I just changed the lens. This is the 1835, and right now it's on 35. This is 28, 24, 20, and then 18. So it's just a matter of zooming in and zooming out, which I love. If you've never seen this before, the blue tape is where they have to go in to fix different little things. They already started doing that. So this is the 1835. I'm not promoting it or anything, but you guys have been asking different questions because you can see the quality is clearly different. The beeping is, they're working on the grass. I'm gonna show you guys because they already started to put it sod. I have little shrubberies in the front. I'm gonna change them out or whatever, but what was I saying? Okay. I was hiring a photographer. His prices are extremely reasonable, but he stays booked and busy, so he's not always available to me. So I believe it was last year, like the beginning of the year, he was really busy and I couldn't get him to come out. So I had called a couple of people and they were charging me like $300 for an hour to take pictures. And I'm thinking to myself, I mean, you ain't bringing no props. You know, I'm not even trying to say like they're not worth their money or whatever, but $300 for an hour, like that's a little much, you know what I'm saying? But I was just like, let me invest in my own camera equipment. I take my own picture because I have the camera, I have the lens, and then I also have, well, I have my phone too, where you download the Canon and you can just click it, take a picture, and then I have the remote control that attaches to the side of the camera to take my own pictures. What I have to do now is get an extension for it, so that way I can be far, far, far away, maybe put the camera behind me or a wireless one. But it was just costing too much money, and I was like, by the time I paid a photographer, I can take my own pictures. And then there's a place here that does a 3-week photography class, so I was gonna do that just because, I mean, at the end of the day, I hate waiting on people. And I've been in places where I went out of town, I scheduled a photographer to come take a picture of a space, and then I end up having to take it myself, and I'm taking the pictures like with my phone or with my G7X Mark II, which is good, but it's not great, you know. So I was just like, I don't want to be at anyone else's mercy. So I made the investment. But if you're doing any sort of like creative thing, I would highly suggest just investing in a really good camera. Oh my gosh, you guys. I cannot believe this is legit happening now. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So they're putting down sod. It looks so good. I got grass, y'all. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. guys, look at this. And look at the stairs. I basically like, the house is move-in ready. Clearly I'm gonna make some adjustments, but it is really move-in ready. I wanna show you the fireplace because they did fix it and I love this a lot more. I told you guys, I love the fact that you can see the grays, the browns, the creams, the ivories, because I did not want things just to be gray. Again, I know people are like, oh, it's gray and white. I'm like, it's really not. There's definitely tones and dimension in the color. It's not just gray. And if your house is gray, it's perfectly fine also, but that's not the color here. But just wanted to show you guys the new fireplace. It's not crooked. Whoever did it the second time around, they were like, listen, she's gonna see it, don't mess it up. But yeah, it just looks so good. Let me darken it just a little bit so you guys can get into the color. It's so nice. You see that? This is nicer. I think now that you guys are seeing the corrections, you understand why I was a little like anal about it. Like, it was wrong, you know what I'm saying? The pendants are installed. In the door, you guys, the door is painted. It is painted. A lot of you guys, for some reason, thought it was gonna be that cream color. No, it is painted. I'm actually gonna go get the door for the master bedroom and order it because it's like a 2 to 3 week. So by the time I close, the door will be ready to be installed. So I'm excited about that. Some of you guys were a little confused to why I would change the floor, and you may not be able to see it, but I can see it. And I know the longer wear and tear, it's gonna look bad. And at that point, I don't wanna have to move out my furniture to fix it. So I wanna fix it now. But if you look at the floor, let me darken this a little bit so you guys can see. All right. So if you look at the floor, you can see this right here, this right here, this right here, this. You can see the lines where the seam's at. Now, I'm sure this may not bother you. That's fine. It doesn't have to. But for me, it irritates my spirit. And then even here, you can kind of see where the seams. I'm not saying that the hardwood floor doesn't do that. It just doesn't look as though it is buckling. So personally, for me, I would rather get hardwood floors instead of waiting until 2 years. This starts to look a lot worse. This wasn't an install issue. This is just how luxury vinyl floors look. Everywhere that I've gone, it looks like this. The only time I have seen it and it hasn't looked like this is if someone upgraded to the glamorous, which mine's is about this thin. I'm not even gonna say thick. And then the glamorous is about this thick. So it's a huge difference in the wear and tear on it. Clearly, I wasn't going to pay for an upgrade, so I ended up with the, I guess, the lower of the luxury vinyl. So that's why I want to change it. I want to change it so bad. Oh my goodness. I remember when I first came in here and it was just like with the framing. And then when I came again, they had done the drywall. So to see this like this, it looks absolutely gorgeous. I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm so happy. All right, you guys, I'll be back. Huh?
You gotta enjoy it.
I'm gonna enjoy it. You'll turn it around. Hold on. Is this a shadow? Oh, no.
It's just a shadow or the fabric.
He didn't tighten it. Yeah, but he didn't tighten it back up. Is this a shadow? Oh, just a shadow. Okay, it's just a shadow. Oh,
it's been wrapped up, baby.
Okay, all right, let's swirl it real quick. You'll turn it around for me?
Ready to turn it now?
Yes, please. Ta-da! It's so pretty. You can't really see the color again. Let me see. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. You can't even really see the green in it. Let me do this. Let's tilt it like this. Yeah.
There you go. I can see it, man.
Yeah.
Try it from the top. Come over here. Come from this truck and try it. See it?
Okay.
See
Yeah.
it
I see it now. You guys, it's so pretty.